Welcome to our Budapest winter adventure. Over the next few days, we'll take you through this magical city during the holiday season, starting with our late-night arrival amidst falling snow. From exploring the breathtaking parliament and tram rides along the Danube, to cozy cafes with stunning views, and ending with festive Christmas markets. So grab a warm drink, settle in, and join us as we experience this enchanting city. If you're loving the vibes of our Budapest winter adventure, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more travel stories and magical moments. It was late when we touched down in Budapest, the city shrouded in the soft glow of snowfall. We arrived at our hotel, the iconic Corinthia Budapest, a true gem of the city. The next morning felt like waking up inside a dream. The world outside our window was transformed, blanketed in white. Rooftops shimmering under the morning light, each scene a picture-perfect postcard of Budapest in winter. The snow had a way of calming everything, making even the city seem serene. After admiring the view, we headed down for breakfast at the hotel. It was a cozy start to the day, the warmth of the dining room contrasting the crisp winter air that awaited us outside. Bundled up and ready, we started our adventure by hopping on the tram just outside the Corinthia. The tram ride to our first stop, Hungary's parliament, felt like a journey through a snow globe. The parliament building itself, a neo-Gothic masterpiece, loomed before us when we arrived, majestic and awe-inspiring. We learned that this building is one of the largest in Europe, completed in 1904, and it symbolizes Hungary's long and storied history. From across the riverbank, we had a perfect view of the Buda side, with its hills and the towering Buda Castle standing proudly above the Danube. The river itself, lined with a touch of frost, mirrored the gray sky, creating a hauntingly beautiful scene. After taking in the view, we boarded tramline 2, which took us on a scenic journey along Pest's riverbank. The tram rolled through the heart of the city, past monumental buildings and bridges, giving us a perfect tour of this side of the Danube. Later, needing to warm up, we found refuge at the Intercontinental Hotel's cafe, a peaceful spot with large windows overlooking the Buda side. There, we ordered tea and simply watched the world pass by. Locals bundled up in coats and scarves, tourists marveling at the festive scenery. It was a moment of peace, the hot tea warming our hands as we gazed at the cityscape, feeling as if we were inside a timeless winter story. For lunch, we chose Mercatino Ristorante Enoteca, an Italian gem just across the street. As we entered, we were greeted by the most exquisite Christmas decorations. Twinkling lights, wreaths, and ornaments that made the restaurant feel like a cozy winter wonderland. The food was nothing short of spectacular, from fresh pasta to savory sauces, with flavors that warmed us from the inside out. We spent the afternoon resting at our hotel, the warmth and comfort of the Corinthia inviting us back to relax after our morning of exploration. That evening, we ventured to the Christmas market at St. Stephen's Basilica, a stunning square surrounded by festive stalls. The air was filled with the scent of mulled wine, cinnamon pastries, and roasted chestnuts. The basilica itself was aglow, towering over the market with its grand facade, while a Christmas tree sparkled at the center of it all. We wandered through the market, soaking in the festive atmosphere, the twinkling lights, and the sound of carols floating in the air. It was the perfect way to end our first day in Budapest, our hearts warmed by the Christmas spirit, even as the night grew colder. The second day began with the same excitement as the first, our spirits high as we enjoyed breakfast at the hotel. After fueling up, we called a Bolt taxi. A helpful tip for travelers: avoid freelance taxis and stick to reliable apps, and set off to explore the Buda side. As we drove along Andrassy Avenue, the city's grand boulevard, we passed beautiful architecture before crossing the magnificent chain bridge. Our first stop was the stunning St. Matthias Church, its colorful roof tiles standing out even against the wintry skies. The Christmas market surrounding the church added to the festive atmosphere, with cozy stalls selling handmade crafts and local treats. Just a short walk away, the Fisherman's Bastion gave us sweeping views of the Pest side. As we strolled along the Tath Arpid promenade, we took in the serenity of the snow-covered paths. Buda Castle, perched on the hill above the Danube, held centuries of history, from medieval kings to invasions and battles. After a short walk through its courtyards, we boarded the funicular for a scenic ride down the hill, offering more spectacular views of the city. From the base of the castle, we hopped in a taxi and headed to the Christmas market at Vörösmarty Square. The market was vibrant and lively, with festive lights, food stalls, and the scent of mulled wine in the air. For lunch, we had a reservation at 26 Budapest, a trendy restaurant with a modern vibe. The space was bright and inviting, filled with greenery and large windows that let in natural light. The atmosphere was relaxed and perfect for a midday break. The food was delicious, fresh, seasonal dishes that warmed us up for the rest of our day. Afterward, we wandered nearby to shop for a few gifts, soaking up the holiday atmosphere and admiring the festive displays. By the late afternoon, we were ready to head back to our hotel to rest and recharge. That evening, we had something special planned: a magical evening cruise on the Danube. We had booked our tickets through Viator. I'll leave the link below. And as we sailed along the river, the city lit up before our eyes. The Parliament building, glowing against the night sky, was a sight to behold. It was the perfect way to end our day, floating down the Danube with Budapest's beauty all around us. Our final day in Budapest started with a leisurely stroll through Fashion Street, one of the city's premier shopping destinations. Lined with high-end boutiques and local stores. It was the perfect place to pick up some stylish gifts and souvenirs to bring home. In the afternoon, we headed to the highlight of the day, the world-renowned New York Café, often referred to as the most beautiful cafe in the world. The interior was breathtaking with grand chandeliers, intricate frescoes, and marble columns that transported us back in time. It has a rich history, once a favorite spot for writers, poets, and intellectuals. However, be prepared to wait. We stood in line for almost an hour, but the experience was well worth it. We indulged in afternoon tea, complete with delicate pastries and rich coffee, while soaking in the luxurious atmosphere. A fresh layer of snow blanketed Budapest overnight, turning the city into a winter wonderland. With a few hours to spare, we couldn't resist the chance to visit Verosligit City Park one last time to soak in the beauty. We wandered through the serene paths, past the majestic York Castle, its towers rising like something out of a storybook, and paused to take it all in. An open-air skating rink, where couples and families glide gracefully across the ice, surrounded by snow-dusted trees that shimmer in the soft winter light. It was a peaceful and dreamlike moment, the perfect way to say goodbye to this incredible city. As we headed to the airport, our hearts were full, and we couldn't be more grateful for this magical experience. Thank you so much for following along on this journey with us. Don't forget to like and subscribe. There are more adventures waiting, and we can't wait to share them with you.